Yo, welcome to another Speaker Geeker podcast. I'm your host, Steve, and I got my brudgerins with me. My brudgerins. How they say it in Jamaica?
Brethren.
My blood clot brudgerins. Boop! Over here with me. Tommy T and G in the building, man.
What's happening?
G's back, y'all.
I'm back in this joint, bro.
G is
like I never left. Back in this joint. What's up?
Yo,
What's
man.
happening?
What is going on, y'all? What is going on, man? How y'all weekends been? How y'all weeks been? Man, what's going on?
Man, it's been good, man. It's been really good.
Yeah, I've been having a pretty good week, man. I've been promoting music all week.
Man,
Like, it's been a full-time job, bro. I ain't never done this much promoting in my life, but hey,
man,
it pays off. It pays off.
yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
definitely
supposed
does.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. We say it 3 times too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear.
Man, what about you, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, it's been a great week, man. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I got a call coming in. I got to mute it. But hold on here. Damn, Apple Watch.
Right.
Man, it's been a great week, man. Just been busy. Was blessed enough to have a couple more closings. Got a couple more checks coming in.
Yeah.
Got some new goals. Man, we just working hard over here, man. We just working hard, man. We just working hard.
Yeah.
hard.
Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all hit y'all. I don't know what it's called. In real
we
time.
capped. Yeah, we capped. So
no cap, they capped.
absolutely, and that ain't a lie.
Right.
And that ain't cap. So the coolest thing about capping is when you cap, you pay into the company. You basically, because the company takes a portion. Our broker, let me say that, our broker takes a portion of our earnings, and after you paying so much, you cap 100%. So what ends up happening is, after you do that, all of your checks from then on are at 100% until it's time until your year is up and you have to renew. So then next year we'll have a whole nother cap to reach. But at this moment, man, we was able to cap, so it's a blessing.
When does y'all year start over? Is it January or is it from your fiscal year?
It's actually in December. So,
man.
yeah, so we reached it right before.
Right.
That's what's up.
So that's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up, man.
So everything between here and December is all y'all.
All of it.
That's what's up, man.
Unless we got like a referral or something,
Yeah.
then, we pay out the referral fee. But other than that, yeah, man, it's 100%. And then after that, we have a chance to become icon. So if you do a certain number after capping, then you become icon. And what's so cool is you get the money back that you put in order to cap. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Try to make it, man. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I heard that.
Right.
So come on over here,
right.
man. Let us help y'all buy some houses.
Right.
Trying to help a lot
Man.
of people get the dream. Let us help sell. Let us help you buy. Sure, if you want to invest, we can help you that way too.
Yeah.
We out here, man.
That's what's up, man. I'm proud of y'all. I'm super proud of y'all, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I really, when I saw that, I was like, damn, yes. I'm acting like I did it, man. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for you guys.
Hey, everybody's on this journey with us, man. Celebrate with us.
Yeah, for sure. Also, it's a sneaker battle out.
Yeah.
With Trademark TV. Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Go check that sneaker battle out on YouTube on his channel, Trademark TV. We got the infamous, I'm gonna call him infamous now, the infamous Steve on the sneaker battle against Money Mark with Trademark TV, and I'm hosting that joint, man. So go check that out after you check this out, because we got a lot to say today. On
Man,
the
we got a lot
episode.
going on, man. We got albums. We got sneaker battles.
man.
We got wholesalers.
This that episode, man. This that episode.
We got
This that
podcasts. Hey,
This that one.
If you don't want your people all in the video, taking all your money, come over here to 3M.
Come on over here to 3M.
Oh man, I'm happy about that.
Man.
Big W's over here, man.
A lot of working, man. A lot of working.
Yeah. Oh man. So, guys, November 3rd. When this podcast come out, it will be November 3rd. And
Election Day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be so glad that election November 4th is on the way because it's been crazy. It's been really crazy. The candidates have been out and about. Kamala Harris was here earlier today. She was like actually 15 minutes from us. And, so I was like, man, I'm glad it'll be over and we can move forward with whoever wins because I have no clue who's going to win. So November 3rd, if you haven't voted now, I'm pretty sure you're listening to this in line. So be strong and continue to wait. And you'll be able to get either you voted already or you'll be, you waiting to vote. So
did y'all vote in person?
I did.
Yeah. Did they make you wear like the little finger condom and shit?
Nah, they gave us a not the finger condom.
Yeah, bro, it was like it rolled down on my finger, bro. It was a trip. I was like, this thing tight in the mud. This is made for little people fingers.
Oh man.
Yo.
No, they gave us the pins.
Oh, they gave y'all pins.
Yeah, the little soft tip thing at the back end of it.
Nope.
Somebody I think Florida gave like actual writing pens with the tip on the back of it.
Oh yeah, and they told you to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that applies if he's in Florida, which I'm guessing he is. I know he's from there. He had an actual pen, and they let him take it with him.
Yeah. What did Flyers say about that thing?
That man said he bubbled it so hard. He put a hole in the paper. He took it. He said he bubbled it so hard.
I bet that.
Everybody should have that excitement when they go to vote. Man, if you ain't seen it, check out Plies on Instagram. It will make you want to go. Speaking of which, I gotta go. And we missed the early date. Yeah, we missed the early voting date, so I'm gonna have to go with everyone else.
Steve's gonna be listening to the podcast.
Hey, I'll be listening to the podcast. I'll be looking at the sneaker battle.
Right.
I'll be listening to G.
Right.
All the way to that'll take up my whole time. Right there.
Right. Exactly.
So if you're gonna be in line, you can listen to the podcast. You can catch up on episodes of the podcast.
Yeah.
You can listen to G's album. Yeah. You can look at the sneaker battle. We got all your entertainment right here.
Man, you got August Love Story in there too. Let's throw him in there too.
Yeah, you can catch up on August Love Story. Like, come on,
right? Plenty,
all the way. Yeah,
plenty. That's funny, man. Yeah, but as long as you vote, man, that's the important part. Me and Artika actually sat down. And I just started YouTubing the Electoral College because, you hear about a lot of people saying, well, I ain't going to vote or our vote don't count and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. In actuality, it does. But, I mean, you may vote for a particular person, right? And they win that state, but that state only has 3 Electoral College votes. So it only counts for 3 votes. But the other contestant wins another state that has 5. So if it was up to those last 2 states, the other one is gonna win because that state holds more weight, which is done by the popular vote. Now, the thing that and it's cool that I can explain this because it didn't make sense to me, and I'm so excited about it.
That is honestly the only reason why I didn't, because I knew about the Electoral College, and I knew how states had their particular, amount of votes. So I knew which states had the biggest votes and all of that. And being in Tennessee, I always was like, well, whatever. But hey, this year's different. But this year's different,
right? But the thing about it, the reason why it matters that we vote the people is because the people are the ones who determine like which way they vote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are saying, no, I'm not going to vote. But in actuality, if you vote, if everybody voting for candidate B, but but all the people for candidate A, like half of them just voted, well, candidate B is going to be selected to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's who's going to win those electoral college votes. So
because it's not very often that they go against the popular vote like this.
Right.
Then you have some explaining to do.
Right, exactly. So that's the way it works, and that's where we come in. So it is important for us to vote.
Mm-hmm.
The importance doesn't lie with the electoral college. The importance is what gets to the our vote. The popular vote is what gets the electoral college win.
Mm-hmm.
So explain that. It took me like 4 hours and a conversation with my wife to get that far. Now I may be wrong, but I doubt it.
You might say after 4 hours of work, I doubt it. Put in my work.
Bruh,
Yeah.
4 hours and the conversation with my wife.
Yeah.
Nah, that's it. That's it. That's it. So it ain't the pop. It's not the popular vote. It's done by the states and what they got. So yeah.
But you know the reason why? Like the crazy part is it was put into play because back in the day, way back in the day, they didn't trust the people. You know what I'm saying? Like for lack of better words, they thought the people were too stupid to figure out to vote for a president that would be good for the country. Tell you something, huh? Saying a lot, but not saying much at all.
There you go.
And there it is, man. Study time with Tommy, man. That's it.
New segment.
There you go. Boom.
There it is, man. Oh, guys, did y'all hear about this T.I. standing up for a couple at this restaurant? Like,
yeah, man.
Did you see the video of the
tail end of one of the people that was in the couple?
Yeah.
Talking about it, but I don't know what happened.
Bruh, so
saw the actual video.
You did see the actual video?
Yeah, I saw the actual video.
I saw it. So the couple was going to some restaurant down here, and
it was that sushi spot.
It was a sushi place, and they wouldn't let him eat because he had some Nikes on, some Forces, I think. Ones. And his point was, well, this white woman, she has on Adidas sneakers. They were saying he couldn't wear sneakers, and so he couldn't. If he had on sneakers, he can't eat. But he was arguing that this girl, this white woman, was wearing Adidas. So of course it's a color thing. Which you see the shoes, you're like, yeah, bro. If she got Adidas on, Adidas are sneakers.
Yeah.
Did you hear what the dude said though?
What did he say?
Video? He was like, yeah, but those are like, what do you say? Dress sneakers. Dress sneakers.
What is a dress sneaker?
That's a dress sneaker.
It's called, he's black and they didn't want him at an establishment. That's what it's called. They called this dress nigga. He's finna fight the owner.
They look like that was going that way. It's funny because the owner comes out in J's and regular clothes, and he's like, I wear J's and this, and he's like, I don't care. Like, does that mean you black or something? The only question I had was, all right, where's the dress code at? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it posted on the way in?
Yeah, I honestly visible? Don't know.
But yeah, did you see T.I.'s response to that?
I didn't watch it because the news part that I think is very interesting is the guy, the dude that wasn't able to eat there, basically called T.I. and said T.I. was wrong, called T.I. out, and said that he was wrong for taking a stand with him about it. Like, it was the craziest thing in the world. You know, all that I can do is say, I appreciate your help in drawing attention to this issue, because I can only see that being the reason why I would record it.
Absolutely.
You know? So T.I.'s response to that was, bro, I'm trying to help you. And you don't see nobody else rushing to your side. So T.I., man, T.I. is a true superhero, man. Still to this day, I believe that T.I. is a superhero, because at one point in time, T.I. talked two people from jumping off buildings. You know?
I remember that.
I can't like if T.I. like catches a baby or in from falling out of the sky or something like that, I wouldn't be surprised this nigga could fly. I wouldn't be surprised. But now, you know, T.I. that's one of the things that T.I. does, is really try to stand up for, I ain't gonna say the little people, but usually people that doesn't feel like they have a voice or don't have a voice. Yeah. Some people think it's a ulterior motive there or something like that, but you know, it is what it is. He always is he's not quiet on racial issues and issues in general. So that's something you can appreciate from an artist, to use his platform, I think. Yeah, personally. So yeah.
Salute to T.I.
Salute to
the couple that had to go through that bullshit.
Right. It all sucks.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, in other news, dang man, I wish you didn't start with Tip, because I got some news about Tip, but I'm just gonna go back into it.
Yeah.
But first of all, man, we're gonna jump on the Meg train right now. So some interesting things are going on still with the whole Meg and Tory Lanez deal. So, Meg the Stallion's ex-BFF Kelsey Nicole is ready to clear her name. So,
first of all, that's the most popular black woman middle name in the world.
Nicole. I know, right? Absolutely. So she's basically, she says she'll do an interview soon where she'll give her version of what happened during the shooting incident involving Tory Lanez. One thing that I did read throughout this article is that she did say that she was innocent. So, but she said that there's more, it's really just the beginning, because there's more court dates going on. So this is really something that I don't feel like I have to come on her and just tell y'all right away. So look like there's a lot going on. Sound like she is about to come out and speak her part on the whole situation to clear her name. And if y'all want to check out this article and read more about it, you can find it on hotnewhiphop.com and just kind of read into it. So this is another interesting thing that's going on with that case.
That case been going on forever.
Man.
I know.
Dude, I'm tired of that case, man.
Man, what's it, like 2 or 3 months at this point?
Right.
Yeah.
July. Wasn't it in July?
Something like that, yeah. But I don't know, dog. It's a lot going on. So we'll see what happens. Finally, someone else besides Tory and Meg is saying something. So,
man, but it's like, man, just if you're gonna say something, just say the truth and be done with it. Don't be like, well, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Nigga, you was in the car.
Well, I guess you gonna give her a side. I mean, there's a different set of eyes.
I'm gonna speak soon. It's just 4 months later, dog. Like, I don't care.
Hey, that's fact though. At this point, I'm gonna
speak soon.
Let's get this. Like, why even say it?
Right? Like, just come out and say like what you got to say and be done with it, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. I guess everybody keep asking like what's going on. Like, so I guess she figured she needs to say something.
Bro, she should have been saying something if she was gonna say something.
Yeah.
You like that's the thing, man. It bothers me to my core. Like, why wait? Like, are you finna write a book?
She probably will.
She gonna write the tell all about the car ride. She probably will. Like, it's not funny that she got shot in the foot, but it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
He's saying he didn't do it. She's saying he did it. She got shot in the foot. We know that for fact. And then here's the friend coming out of left field.
Well, we still know. I don't know.
I'm finna say something now.
It's I don't know, though.
Bro, like somebody shot this woman in the foot. Maybe Meg shot herself.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's
And I
just
feel
like
every time we get some new information, it just makes it more murky.
right.
Like, we don't know anything more than what we do.
Right.
Absolutely. Like, we're not getting anywhere, folks.
Right, man.
Yeah. So
If
I don't
was
know.
in a courtroom and I was like the person in charge, I'd be like, bro, y'all got one more person to come up to me and tell me some shit.
Right.
Don't make this clear, and then I'm dismissing this shit.
Right. Fuck y'all.
Hey, that's it. Basically, I'm with you.
Man.
So that's that. And we'll see where that goes. So man, getting into tip. Well, actually, before I get into tip, I have to get into something else regarding voting that I wanted to get into too. It's something very interesting that's going on right now with the voting, and that Texas, for the first time in history, Texas is actually up for either person. And it's notoriously a red state.
Yeah.
So just like
So
Tommy was
trying to
talking
make it
about, absolutely. So just like what Tommy was talking about, your vote do matter. Go out there and vote. You can change, you know what I'm saying? Texas isn't a swing state. It's a notoriously red state.
Yeah.
The fact that it is up in the air for both parties means a lot. So
it definitely does.
I want to throw that out there. I don't have the interview, the article where you can go from it. I just read it somewhere. I knew this week. So
It's been on the news here. Well, me as
Everything.
a source, being a person who lives in Texas and who has to watch the Houston news every morning. That's what they've been saying for like the past week, is that it's basically a swing state right now. It's a purple state, as they say.
Yeah.
Where
that's crazy.
it's like Tommy picture where it's like red and blue. It's like that
right.
That's dope, man. So get out there and do your thing, you know. Get out to Texas. Vote.
Please,
man. We just want some normalcy around here, man.
Please, shibbity wobbity wobbity oh. Swing. Man, in other news, man, I'm gonna jump right into the T.I. news. Got two things from T.I. One thing is that he did address the whole lyric regarding the Drake incident. So I'm gonna jump down to a little quote real quick. If you want to check it out, it is on Complex. And if you don't know the song that I'm referring to, it's on We Did It Big, and he refers to the lyric about Drake. And this is kind of what he said. He said, I know I didn't have any ill intent and any malicious intent going into it. T.I. said of the lyric in question, I know that Drake and I ain't never had no issues. I don't have no real motive to weaponize and accidentally incident against him. And I hope or thought or think that he's intelligent enough and aware enough to understand that. For one, you got to think about who's actually stirring the pot. You got blog sites, you got the tabloids, and you know they ain't really got no skin in the game. They just want to see some dust kick up for their entertainment. So that was the quote he put in this interview. There's a little more down here. He says, I mean, it ain't no big deal to me, he said at the 9:50 mark of the interview. I've never refused a call from him. If he ever needed to talk to me about anything, my line has always been open. I don't feel necessarily a need to hunt him down and interrupt his day to ask him why he unfollowed me. To me, that's not really grown man business on some real ish. So, and there's another quote down in there again that y'all can go and check out, man. This is on Complex, where he actually addresses the notorious urinating situation. Man, you know what's crazy? When I read that, all I can hear is tip, because there ain't nothing but words in there. Weaponized, accidentally. But so I want to know the actual story. But hey, I guess we've figured out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those things that happens
Drake
later.
probably put it in the song.
Yeah, ain't no telling. Yeah, in January, and the fact that I didn't even know he unfollowed Tip, but I mean, I'm be honest. After reading just that portion, and I know there's more somewhere. Man, like if you didn't have, look, Tip my dog, but why even say it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it's music, it's art. You know, hey, I don't know. What y'all think?
Man, I mean, like you look at it from Drake's perspective. That's like that happened years ago. First off, and you know, like, bro, if you got pissed on, you ain't finna tell nobody.
Hell,
like this is like, all right, come on, man. Like this is something that happened. I didn't mean for it to happen. Did I like it that it happened? No, but it happened. So let's just move to like it. If Drake would have caused attention to it, or if more attention came to it when that happened, that could have ruined his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, like Drake is one of the biggest artists that of our time. Like he's like a huge artist right now. Like you say anything about Drake, yeah. Tabloids, blogs, anybody's gonna talk about that because that's big news. Anything said about this artist is big news. The fact that this man the fact that I know this, that like he has a baby that Pusha T had to tell the world about. You know what I'm saying? Like it was put in a diss song that he had a baby. Like, come on, man. This man, like, yeah. I'm following somebody. That ain't something I like. If I have an issue with you, and I got your number, I'm gonna call you. If I follow you on Instagram or whatever I follow you on, I'm gonna shoot you a message. Be like, hey, bro, we need to talk. That's the way I handle it. But for him, I'm following him means, hey, you need to holler at me.
Well,
however you gonna holler at me. I'm pretty sure they got each other's number.
Yeah, that's the new generation stuff. They just unfollow you on Twitter and stuff.
I mean, that's the equivalent of fighting, maybe. I guess. Like, we ain't gonna shoot each other. We ain't gonna punch each other. I'm just unfollow you, and then next week we'll be good. You know?
Yeah.
People do that.
Yeah.
Siblings be doing that with each other. Yeah,
absolutely.
Real. So, I mean, like, that's big news to be like, you tell the world on the album that you know everybody's listening to that you got peed on.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's embarrassing one thing. And that's 9 times out of 10, that's something that he didn't want to be out. You know, so. Hey, and I feel what T.I. came from on that. But like, he was just telling the story. This part was in that story and it rhymed. Hey, let's go for it. You know, he didn't like he's just telling a story about his partner because his partner probably was drunk or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and he's telling the other side of the story, but Drake just seemed to be the subject of it. So
it sucks that he's the butt of this joke at the moment. And it was like a couple years ago when we actually found out about that whole situation, and now we're like, it's coming back up. So, yeah, that's a tough one. Tip my dog though, but I kind of be like, I mean, you're telling the story.
You couldn't skip that story.
Yeah. Gee, would you put that in a rhyme?
I wouldn't be talking about peeing on nobody in no rhymes. It's not where I want to go with my shit. I'm not going in that direction.
So, yeah, man. So, yeah, he actually, I don't know if he technically cleared it up, but yeah, I guess something's going to come out soon.
How can you clear that up, man? You can't. I mean, you said it. Drake didn't. I'm pretty sure Drake didn't want that out. And that's the end of it.
Yeah, because I think I kind of forgot about it.
Man, I never knew about it. I ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it either.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now that I do know about it, it don't do anything for me.
At all.
It was just a line in the song.
Right.
I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
I ain't think about it too much, man, because, you know.
We'll see where this goes, because there's definitely an album coming.
Yeah.
Man, so in my last little bit of T.I. news, and this is actually involving T.I. and another gentleman. There was a video that was released by a particular radio DJ in New York City, Funk Flex. So, you know, Tip and Jeezy got this verses coming up, and I guess Funk Flex felt like he needed to speak on it, but okay. Because I'm going to go into a spat, but I'm going to let you know the situation. Basically, you know, saying he had some unkind words to say about Tip, you know, saying that, hey, man, you know, your album's good. You know how to make music, blah, 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 bigging him up. And then he came in to like, but, you know what I'm saying, don't be trying to portray this image that you're this tough guy because, you know what I'm saying, you did the Crime Stoppers videos, and then, you know, you got on the stand during the case to, you know what I'm saying, talk about that and all that. Basically, man, this is where this part, you know what I'm saying, I'll let y'all chime in, but this part was kind of something that I wanted to specifically get off my chest. Funk Flex don't know me. I really don't give two shits. I rock with Funk Flex, but I've seen him do this over the years to where he'll down another artist for some particular reason, and talk about how someone ain't built like him. But I'm being straight up honest, excuse my language, but man, fuck you. Like, period. Like, dead ass. Like, dude, fuck you. Like, you know, you're like, at this current moment, you're pretty irrelevant to us in the South. Mm-hmm. All right? Like, we want to enjoy this battle. Tip ain't, from what I've seen, Tip ain't said nothing to you, but you come out to try to get your little 2 cents in. Like, bro, just listen to the battle and enjoy it. If you're rocking with Jeezy, rock with him. Period. Like, he told me in the comments, the streets gonna come out, they really gonna show who Tip is. Bro, what are you talking about? Like, nigga, this ain't the 90s no more, bro. Like, at this point, like, what's going on in the world, you have the audacity to talk down to another man for what? For what? Like, real talk, like I'm not a violent person, but you one of them people who need the lip slapped off your face. Dead ass, dog. Like, there's no reason to bring up any of that old stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tip served his time. He got, his friend was killed in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, as far as him being a snitch, whatever. From what I heard, he's good. He was in general population. His paperwork was good. He ain't snitching on nobody. As far as the Crime Stopper videos, he addressed that. He said he would do it again, but all that went to him getting off of his sentence. Yeah. First off, man, for you to even speak on another man, that just shows me, man, you got some like insecurities. Like, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife? What do you have? Because, like, if you really had one, you wouldn't be sitting around trying to figure out how to down another man. Like, that's some whole shit, bro. Period. And y'all can tell him I said it. Everybody, at his ass and let him know that Steve over here said, fuck him. Yeah. Straight up, bro. Straight up. Period. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Like, it ain't cool no more. Like, Like, y'all have no beef whatsoever that I know of. But yet you find a way to insert your dumbass comment into something that's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tip and Jeezy finna do this thing. They friends. We know that they good partners. They finna have some fun. We finna hear some great music. And you decide to come in here and down Tip for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, man. Look, stay behind your little desk. Do your little radio show, spin your little records, and chill out, bro. Chill out. Go find you a chick, take your shot, and enjoy your life. Cause I don't sit around here trying to figure out how I'm down another man. I got other stuff going on. Like, I just can't respect that. Like, that's some you the hater, bro. Period. Yeah. I'm looking at you dead in the camera. You's a hater. And that's it. I used to like you. But after that, no. Like, even when you went at Charlamagne, and I was like, Funk Flex, my guy. When you went at Drake, I was like, Funk Flex, still my guy. Yeah. But at this point, bruh, you a hoe. Like, that's in your DNA, bruh. Period. Because you did the exact same thing with them two.
Yeah.
Man.
So, man, at the end of the day, bruh, retire or go make you some money, but shut the fuck up.
Mm.
All right? Period.
Look,
Sorry,
man,
y'all.
just like,
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Bro. I love it. I love all the direct friction like that. I love that shit.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm just tired of it, dog. I'm just tired of it. Period.
That's crazy to bring up his T.I.'s things, man. It's like, for me, man, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's at the end of the day, man. Like, you have to be accountable for the things that you did.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to answer to those things. It's not my place to be like, well, he did this and you did that. For the verses, like, you know, me and Steve talked about it last week. I was like, man, I'm excited for it. Steve's not. That's a difference of opinion. It's not that, like, I ain't gonna hate Steve because he doesn't think that's a good choice. I'm gonna sit down and watch it and enjoy it. Like, I think it will be good. You know. Well, then come on here and talk about it the next time we record. So it's like, I feel you, Steve.
Yeah, like,
at the end of the day, bro.
Like, end of the day, even though I would rather see them do two separate ones, don't mean that I'm not gonna get on there and enjoy their music. Because I was there with Tip from I'm Serious.
Yeah.
Actually, from the mixtapes, man, from the you know what I'm saying, with the whole squad, with the whole PSC clique, all the way to now. Yeah. Like my homeboy hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, who you think gonna win?" I was like, "Man, I think Tip gonna win, but I think it's gonna be so close. I think it's gonna be like a hair." Yeah. But now that I'm listening to all Jesus stuff, I'm like, Jesus might just win it. Yeah. Now I'm a little excited about it because of all the music. But that's the point. Like, I ain't running around talking about, nah, bro, Tip can't hang with Jesus because he a snitch. He was all in. I'm all in his paperwork. He did the Crime Stopper videos.
The fact that he did Crime Stopper videos, I mean, like, think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of Crime Stoppers? To stop crime. Most people don't want crime to happen around them.
That's facts. You know what? That's more facts. That's more facts.
It's like, bro, you got a problem with people wanting the status quo of not wanting crime around them to happen. Like,
right.
Absolutely. With that, my nigga. Why do you have an issue with people trying to stop crime? That's freaking stupid, bro.
like you come up in front. What does Flex stay at? You want that stuff going all on in your neighborhood? No, you know you don't.
Nah,
man.
Nah, you gonna get out there and call the cops on people?
That's why people move out of the hood, man. Because they don't want to live around crime. They don't want stuff to happen, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's sad that, you know, like, you can't really, like, a lot of times, you know, people move like to the suburbs. Why did, like, that's the exact reason why the president can say, talk to the suburbs specifically. Mm-hmm. They're trying to move people in this, and your crime rate is gonna go up, and blah this and blah that.
Yeah, but
like,
it's even deeper than that for me.
It's way deeper.
Funk Flex, my nigga, chill out on the, like, trying to be the hardest nigga living. Chill out, my nigga.
No need to be
the hardest nigga.
It's like, no need to be.
That's not the only source of respect in the world. You don't have to be the toughest motherfucker in the world to be relevant, bro. Like, you standing on that as if it means something is what I'm tripping off of. I'm like, bro, I don't know how old. And that is where you draw your source of meaning in life. Yeah. Is that you are the hardest nigga that you know. I'm like, bro, that sounds so sad to me. It sounds so sad.
It does.
That's what you think is relevant.
Man, yeah, right. Man, people.
Sad ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, right. Steve, what else you got, man?
Man, that's it, man.
That's all you got?
That's it, man.
Oh, well, shoot, man. I guess we jump on in this. I be feeling like by the time we get to this topic, man, I'll be like, man, the episode is over then, huh? No, let's quickly, not quickly, but let's talk about the BET Hip Hop Awards. It came on, I want to say October 27th, I want to say, which was last Tuesday. It came on BET. I actually enjoyed it. First off, I'm a huge fan of the 85 South Show. Shout out to them guys. They really did their thing. They really held it down.
Shout out to my homeboy John. Yeah, and my homeboy Craig. Yeah. Sorry, Greg.
They brothers together.
But my homeboy Craig. Yeah, they brothers, man. They went to MT with me, man. Yeah. Good dudes. And to see them doing some great work with the 85 South Show, man. Shout out to them, man. Straight up.
Yeah. They I watch them every week, bro. Faithfully. It's kind of like our podcast come out, all the stuff with 3M Media come out, and then the 85 South Show. I was like, man, I don't want to drop nothing on Friday. But they really did their thing, man. The first thing that stuck out to me was how different the cameras look. Like I don't know if you guys watched it, but the presentation of the BET Awards was amazing because I've seen that set from their cameras. You know, but you can tell some more money was put behind what they, the production of the BET Awards. And I was like, oh, this set looks amazing. Of course, me being the guy that I am. So where did they put the camera? How many cameras they got? They pulled, how far is the wall? Oh, they built a wall over here. You can see the top of it. They still in the same street. That's all the things that I looked at. You know what I'm saying? So I really thought it was dope on that end. Those guys really hosted well. The people that came on, like it was a lot of awards that didn't come on the show, or either I missed it. One of the two.
Probably the first one.
Probably. Because I know a lot of award shows does that, right?
Yeah, they do a lot.
Yeah. So the one thing I wanted to get into was the performances. I'm starting to like this way of doing award shows because it's almost like we're getting a music video for the performances. For example, the City Girls did a song, I guess it's called Kitty or something. What's the name of this song, man? Kitty?
I think that's the edited version.
Yeah. It's yeah. Like I ain't a huge fan of the City Girls, but hey, this video right. The video is dope.
BET Awards, but man, I love some City Girls.
The video was dope, man. Or the performance was very dope, man. The idea that they had, they all came out in cat costumes and dancing and rapping, and it was put together well. Megan Thee Stallion was another one. She wasn't on this show, but when she did another video, another award show, man, same, it looked like it was actually released like a music video. So
I remember that.
It's like I'm starting to like that platform, just because I get into music videos. You know what I'm saying? I get into how they did it and where they were, where the camera was, and what made them do it this way. Because a lot of times a music video is some type of representation of the song. Let's see. Another one that stood out, Mulatto and Gucci. They did theirs at Magic City. I don't know. I think they was really at Magic City. I'm not sure. But like that was the second video to that song. You know what I'm saying? Because the first one dope. The first video is super nice. And then you got this one, in front of Magic City. So, hey, I'm with it. What was some of the performances that you guys that struck a thought in your head, and why?
Good question, man. Good question. Because I ain't got no answer.
You don't?
I ain't getting a chance to watch it.
Oh, man.
I ain't getting a chance to see it yet, man. I'm going to have to come back to that question.
Yeah, but, man.
What I will say is this, though. It's something that's been in my head the entire time. It's like, bro, shout out to BET on having probably the best year they've had in recent years.
Yeah.
As far as, like, relevancy and just delivering on content. Because they've been doing a lot this year. We've been talking about them a lot on this show.
Right,
which
for
is
sure.
not typically the case with BET. They kind of like an afterthought in more recent years. And so all it took was for everybody to have to sit their asses down at the house for BET to become relevant again. It's a trip. But that's all I really wanted to say on that. I thought we was going to kind of get into some of the winners and stuff like that.
Man, I don't even know who all won anything, man.
He put it in the Slack.
Bro, I ain't looked at that, man. I was trying to watch it.
Yeah. I knew I wanted to be able to get to that today.
Bro, did you see any of the ciphers?
No, I ain't seen nothing.
Did any of y'all see any of the ciphers?
No, I didn't see. The only thing I saw was when Rhapsody won an award. I have not seen the show. I did do a quick search though to see who all performed, who looked like who was all featured on there. And what I can say is I am going to go back and watch, and I can say that the performances that are currently sticking out to me that I want to watch, of course, it's my girls, City Girls with Kitty Talk. I got to look at that.
That's what it's called, Kitty Talk. Or is it the P Talk?
It's called, that's what it is.
But of course Kitty. We gonna say Kitty Talk. But I gotta watch my girls, City Girls. So I see there's a performance with Lil Baby and 42 Doug that I want to check out. I want to check out the Gucci and Mulatto. I'm gonna go back and check that out. I'm trying to see here did 2 Chainz and Wayne perform?
Yeah, they closed the show.
Okay, so I gotta go watch that.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on with your boy? We gotta talk about that too.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna talk about that at the end of the show. All right, we're gonna talk about that in the show. But there's definitely some stuff I need to go and check out. So I definitely will. But unfortunately, I did miss it as well. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna transition over into some of these winners. Then put it in the Slack. Man, producer of the year. We'll run through them real quick. Well, not too quick, but man, I want to start with the producer of the year. Hit Boy won. So the nominees, you know what I'm saying, Knife Wonder, DJ Khaled, JetsonMade, Mike Will Made It, and DJ Mustard. Hit Boy won. Man, how y'all feel about that one?
Hit Boy been everywhere.
Yeah, did y'all hear this song with Freddie Gibbs? Oh, that was another one I listened to.
I forgot I listened to
Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean, and Hit Boy.
4 Things.
Yep, bro. 4 Things.
I listened to it too. It was fire. Period. Absolutely.
Hit Boy has been on everything. He has done exclusive albums, like where he produced most of the album. Like he did Nas, he did Big Sean. Like this man been everywhere all year.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Even the Hit Boy album that he dropped.
Yeah, I know he dropped the album too.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Or was it him and someone?
And then I know he be working with Dom Kennedy because together they what is it? $500,000?
Yep. Something like that.
Yep.
Man, I thought it was something that he dropped. Let me see real quick. Real quick to see if I know he dropped. He was around the what is this? The Shawnee Hollis project.
I ain't hear that yet.
Yeah, I listened to this and it was fire. I remember. Yeah, this was a little earlier this year, so I remember that. So yeah, man, definitely shout out to Hit Boy for sure. But man, that's a stacked category right there when you got Knife Wonder, Khaled. And then I haven't came across JetsonMade, but I probably have and didn't know who it was.
Yeah. That's the dude. Jesse made another one, or Jesse. Oh,
that's it.
That's him.
Oh, see, I thought it said Jesse made another one.
I did too.
I didn't know it was
Jesse, but it's Jetson.
Huh, okay. All right, my bad, bro.
Oh Lord,
so-
just made another.
Hey, there we go.
That's
All
a cold ass tag.
It is.
man.
It is. So
It
now I
is.
know what to say.
Yeah.
So it look like we good with Hit Boy. And I'm gonna skip around. We ain't gonna do all of them, but we're gonna skip around to some of the big ones, man. DJ of the year.
Yeah, I expected
Chase B,
that.
D Nice, DJ Drummer, DJ Envy, DJ
Yeah.
Khaled, Mustard, D
Yeah.
Nice with the
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up
Absolutely.
with during
Absolutely did.
quarantine and all this. Like he did his thing for
Definitely.
sure,
Yeah, he definitely had probably the biggest influence because he set that whole thing off.
bro.
People waiting to do
Everybody has started doing it. I almost bought some DJ turntables because of him.
Hey, there you go. That's influence. That's why he won.
Right.
There's only one person I don't see on here that I think should be on here. And that's Lil
Jazzy
Jon.
Jeff.
Oh, two people then. Jazzy Jeff and Lil Jon. Cause Lil Jon's still doing like the
Is he?
quarantine mixes
I never listened
every
to
Saturday
it, though.
night.
I ain't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
get
do
on
it,
you.
but I just never listened to it.
Man, get on it and check it out, man. He
Why
was
is
turned
DJ
up.
Drama on here?
I don't know.
Because they was just trying to find some DJs, bro.
I mean, like that. I like DJ Drama, but like during for this year, like the quarantine and COVID and all that stuff,
Mhm.
like it's some DJs that, like Lil Jon doing the DJ quarantine stuff. He stepped up big. DJ
Man,
D Nice, I expected him to win. He stepped up huge.
He did. He really capitalized in the situation. And real quick, shout out to DJ Envy and the Breakfast Club,
Yeah,
Charlemagne, and the whole crew over there. And Yee. I almost forgot Yee's name. I can't forget her name. Man, they getting inducted to the Radio Hall of Fame.
Are
So,
they?
yeah.
They should. That's a shout out to them, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. So shout out to Envy and them. But yeah, man. So D Nice. So we all good with D Nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see here. So there's one thing. So I wanted to skip this one at first until I saw who won. The Video Director of the Year. I wanted to skip it until I saw who won because I'm be honest, I didn't know Tiana Taylor was directing video.
Bro, she directed all the videos from my album.
What dog?
Like every video that was released from her album, she directed it.
And that album was banging.
That album was banging and the videos were fire.
It might be album of the year almost.
I said that. I said that.
We said that. I don't know. So I'm glad we touched on that one. But everyone who's in that category, man, we had Cactus Jack and White Trash Tyler. Wait. Cole. That name threw me off. White Trash Tyler. Cole Bennett, Colin Tilley, Dave Myers, and Director X. So, man, shout out to Tiana Taylor. So, I just wanted to speak on that because I did not pay attention that she was directing.
Yeah.
So let's get into the next one. This one right here, man, made my heart made my heart flutter. I guess is that the right thing? It just made me feel good inside.
Yeah.
With Lyricist of the Year. Oh man, I appreciate it, G. Appreciate it. Lyricist of the Year, Rhapsody. Yo, that's what I did see at the BT Awards. I think it was Tip
too.
And of course the crew from the 85 South Show, and the way that they had Rhapsody, she thought she was just coming to do a cypher.
Yeah.
And when she came in, you know what I'm saying, she was sitting in the recliner, they was talking to her. And honestly, they was actually kind of messing with her about Lyricist of the Year. And once Tip revealed that she was the one who won, just a smile and the happiness she had, and the fact that she has never won anything until
that was
that.
her first award.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? There's some heavy hitters in this category, man. You got Big Sean, DaBaby, Drake, Cole, J. Cole,
Megan Thee Stallion,
and Meg Thee Stallion. Okay. But the fact that
y'all wrong.
You trying to figure it out too?
yeah. I'm sorry, Meg. I'm sorry, but
yeah, she's straight.
I put Meg and DaBaby right there with each other.
Do you?
Yeah. They don't. I don't think they should have been on this list.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I can see Drake, Cole, and Sean, but nah.
Yeah, not them two.
not in a year. Not in a year where you get a Black Thought and a Royce the 5'9" album and a Tip album,
Freddie
and
Gibbs.
a Nas album and a Freddie Gibbs album. Like, hell no.
Man.
Get them the fuck out of here. Nigga, get
All
Drake
the
out of
way.
here because he ain't even got no album out. Get Cole out of here. He ain't got no album out. Like, get the whole middle section out of this shit.
Well, I guess if we doing the year from this month to last month. I mean, this month, last year, did Cole put out something in that time?
He put out the deluxe version of
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Dreamville.
And then he had them little 2 songs that he had dropped.
Yeah,
But nigga, that ain't enough.
Snow on the Bluff was tough though, bro.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was tough.
Well, we need this to say there's a lot more people that you could have thrown in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Rhapsody won.
Rhapsody won.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like,
even if we threw all them extra niggas in there, I'm still like, all right, cool, we good with that.
Yeah. You could have put Fab in there with, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't drop
Summer
an album
Madness.
though.
Well, he had Summer. He had the Summer Madness.
Yeah, that was a mixtape, wasn't it?
I know, but it was so cold.
It was. It was.
It's gonna be a cold summer. Like even but at the end of the day, even if you would have put Fab in there, I'm still like Rhapsody. Period. And the fact that there's a female winning that category, shout outs to that because Rhapsody is a rapping MFer.
Yeah,
straight up. She is like incredible,
man.
So we all good with that. Congratulations. Do we want to do best live performance or we want to skip that one?
Let's skip that.
Nigga, this been COVID. Ain't nobody live performance.
No, not at all. That really ain't a real category at this moment. Yo, let's do this best duo or group because I'm kind of conflicted with the winner. Real talk.
I would have went with Run the Jewels or Earth Gang.
I would have went with City Girls.
I know you would have went with City Girls.
Run the Jewels.
They wouldn't even been in my radar.
but the only reason why City Girls wouldn't is because you know what I'm saying, one of them was locked up for a minute. But you know what I'm saying, they still held it down regardless. Like City Girls came on the same busing. But far as Earth Gang is just dope. Period. Run the Jewels. I mean, come on, it's Killer Mike, man.
Yeah,
Killer Mike. Jack Boys.
Who's in Travis Scott and who else?
Who cares?
Basically. I mean, if you gonna book, by the way, anybody wondering who the winner was, it was Chris Brown and Young Thug, which they put out a dope fire project.
Yeah, but
I would have saved this for real duos and groups. Just me being me, not somebody who's
it's like when you watch wrestling and they put 2 niggas together for a tag team match.
That's what it is.
Ain't no real tags, and y'all can't be the champions.
And they happen to win.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay. And you got all these tag teams with so much chemistry, so much everything, and you're like, okay, like
everybody up here is a group except
Chris Jack
Brown
Boys, and Jack Boys really isn't.
I mean, they just like Travis Scott does that a lot though, don't he? Like he groups up with certain artists. Cause he did that with Quavo.
Yeah, they did have a thing.
And he did the one record with Kid Cudi, the Scotch.
Kid Cudi, yeah.
So
yeah.
Man, I mean, I like the song "Go Crazy," so I don't give a damn.
I do like the song too, but yeah. So that's with that. So we'll move on to that. I just want to speak on that real quick. We want to do best collabs.
No.
All right, we can move on. By the way, best collabs was Megan Thee Stallion and Beyoncé for the Savage remix. But we can move on from that. Best hip hop video. That's weird. We good with that one?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
No problem with that.
Let's keep it pushing.
Future and Drake won that one.
Yeah, by the way,
which is actually my fucking song. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit banging.
Yeah, as soon as the Future part dropped, and it might come on there immediately. telling you 100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Like, I love that shit. This is a huge ass flex. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie. When Future Part dropped, that song is totally different from now.
Yeah.
So, man, we all good with that, man. International Flow, I don't really know none of them, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. In case you want to know who won, it was
Stormzy.
Stormzy?
Who apparently is dating Adele.
Whoa.
Adele looks good, man.
Yeah.
She looks good. She looks good. Healthy.
Shout out to Stormzy. Impact Track. Yeah,
I
man.
expected
Let's
that.
rock with this one. Yeah. Impact Track, man. We can go through it, man. You got Anderson .Paak and J-Rock, Lockdown. DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch, Rockstar. The Black Lives Matter remix. And then we got J. Cole, Snow on the Bluff. We got Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture. We got Rhapsody featuring PJ Morton, Afeni. And then we got Wale featuring Kelly Price, Sue Me. The winner of that would be Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture. Look, that record right there was hard. Period.
Yeah. He won some fans off of that.
Absolutely.
He won fans off of that song.
And you know what? That right there is going to get us into a topic, get us into another category later. But yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't agree more. I still listen to that record. That record's still hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we all good with that one. So, you know what I'm saying? Biggest impact record. Shout out to Lil Baby. Sweet 16, best feature verse.
Yeah.
We want to really rock with that one.
No, I agree with it.
You agree with what? For anybody who want to know what the winner was, that was Beyonce Savage remix, which,
I agree with it, but no need to talk about it.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other people in it, and I'm like,
Yeah. Best hip hop platform. I was talking to Tommy about this one earlier, and I want your input on it, G.
What's up?
Because I was kind of looking at it, I was like, that's interesting. But it was a little different. And give me 1 second.
This is our actual category. So when we get ready to when we start winning those awards and stuff, the Speaker Geekers podcast would go here. I was like, okay, bet.
Absolutely.
So we definitely have somewhere to win a BET award. So when we do, I guess I don't care who speaks, but I just want to thank God. I want to thank my mama and my wife, and shout out to my daughter. That's all I need.
Absolutely.
But I felt it was so interesting at my house, and I'll put it like right here.
that little blank spot.
Just a reminder for everybody.
Right. Or no, I'll put it right here. Like right here.
Somewhere on the wall. You have to put like a shelf there and put it there.
Right. Of course. A floating shelf.
Yeah.
Right next to my shot glasses.
But nevertheless, I thought it was interesting because of who was in the category. Like they have, magazines and things. And it was like Complex, Hip Hop DX, Hot New Hip Hop, The Breakfast Club, The Shade Room, XXL, and the winner, which was the Joe Budden podcast. Which is interesting because they're throwing a podcast in there with a radio show and then, magazines and things like that that produce so much different content where, Joe's show is pretty much focused content. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. And then you got, the magazine, which has content everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then you have a radio show like The Breakfast Club who has, who's on every day. So I thought that was real interesting how they put that category out there. Yes, that is a place where we would win. But no, I thought it was interesting. So what's your take on it, G? Like,
I don't know what else they could have done with that because I think that's actually genius to loop those people in all together because of how things have evolved in the social media and like podcast age is that those things have evolved to become, they do the same thing. Even if it is like a magazine, like Complex and XXL, I know for sure, like started as magazines.
Mhm.
Now they're much more than just like the actual printed magazine with information in it. It's
Right.
like a whole network around it. Same thing with like Hip Hop DX and Hot New Hip Hop. I think of those as like blog sites, but
Mhm.
then also they give you so much content. I get most of my hip hop news from Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Is where I get most of my news from when I'm looking on social media. And then the Breakfast Club, like you said, it comes on every day. They giving you news, they giving you interviews, like they giving you all these different things, which is what magazines used to be designed for. But now you can have it in more real time. You can have video footage, you can have all that shit. And then the Joe Budden podcast being on there, I think it's a trip that they won. Not to say that I think they shouldn't have won, but I think it's a trip that they won because they do less than all of these competitors in this category. The only thing is I think they have more of an impact at this point.
Yeah.
Like people know about Joe history and they know that on the show they normally get into shit for real. And then he has a interesting perspective being somebody who used to be an artist. And also just having not only himself who used to be an artist, but then he's got Maul, who is connected to Rockefeller from his brother. And then you got Parks, who's an engineer, and then you got Rory, who has been doing all kind of shit with music for years. So you got all of these people with this experience. I mean, similar to what's going on right now in this podcast.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Different backgrounds. It just comes together. And they don't even have to interview niggas that much. Like, they'll have an interview every now and then. And they'll be like, oh, okay, we got fucking friend of the show, Wale, here. But then, like, don't have nobody else for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And they just in there talking they shit for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's a cool category that they just decided to make out of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool. So, next category, do we want to jump on that one, man? Hustler of the Year.
I really don't. I don't see how it happened, but
I don't know what the criteria was for this.
Yeah.
Me either. I don't.
I'm not gonna touch that.
Yeah. Let's skip that one because I don't either. Best new hip hop artist.
That's the one. Yeah, like, bruh, like, all I have to say about this one is this was fire.
One thing I forgot to do on Hustler of the Year, the winner was Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
People in the category was Carter B, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and Travis Scott. So I've probably seen the reason why we don't want to touch it. But best new hip hop of the year. Sorry to interrupt you. Go. Best new hip hop artist.
This one was fire, bro. Like, all those artists are pretty darn good. Even Flo Million. I know you was like, who is Jack Harlow? Like, dude can rap.
Yeah. until you let me, until you showed me the song, and I was like, oh, that's his song. So,
Mulatto, NLE Chopper, Ride Wave, Pop Smoke, all those guys, are nice. And I've heard of Flo Milli, but she was on the cypher. When y'all watch
Flo Milli hard, bro.
Watch her cypher, dog. She nice.
Hard, bro. I've been trying to tell niggas that for like
she nice
at least 4 or 5 months at this point since I discovered that lady. I'm like, just wait, because she's still pretty much raw talent right now.
Right.
When that polish sets in, bro, it's gonna be up.
It's gonna be nasty, but
she got some skills, bro.
I'm happy with the choice. So, like, they could have went with anybody, and I've been like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pop Smoke, man. He really did.
Yeah.
RIP to him. I hate that his life was cut short, but you saw that he was getting ready to make a big impact. So now I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm all good with that.
Still did make a big impact.
Yeah, still did.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Next category, man, we got hip hop album of the year. So I think this one we can get it. Well, yeah, I think this one we can get into. So we got DaBaby, Blame It on DaBaby. DaBaby, Kirk. Future, High Off Life. Lil Baby, My Turn. Megan Thee Stallion, Suga. Me for being antisocial.
That's all one thing.
Oh, me for being antisocial is all one thing? Oh no, I see it. My bad. And the winner of the category, thanks for catching me. That threw me off. Roddy Ricch, please excuse me for being antisocial. The winner was Roddy Ricch, which he had an amazing single, Big Thing. I just don't know if it was bigger than My Turn with Lil Baby.
My Turn was dope. Yeah. Roddy Ricch album was dope. It was. DaBaby Kirk album was dope. Megan Thee Stallion, I liked it. And Future is Future. I ain't gonna say Future's album was good, but I didn't listen to it too much. I would have gave it to Lil Baby, My Turn, but hey.
Yeah. I just think one, it's impossible to compete with the box. I think the box is a once in a million hit that's like you just can't fuck with it. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like a couple years ago when we had the Old Town Road song. It was like you can't do nothing about it. It's there.
Right. It's there.
Right. Yeah, and it's huge, and there's nothing you can do about the thing. It's gonna be everywhere.
Right.
So I think that's probably what the strength of this win is. And also Roddy Ricch been doing his thing. I ain't gonna front on that man. Like he ain't just been doing his thing on pretty much every song he been on. I think Lil Baby as well has been on an incredible freaking run. He has just been killing features and doing his own thing. His album is good. Everything I've heard from that man this year has been good. I haven't heard anything bad, but I can say the same thing about Roddy Ricch. I haven't heard anything bad from Roddy Ricch to where I'm like, he shouldn't have won. Like, I don't know. I think he did a good job. So
that's true, absolutely. So yeah,
I think
man,
it's a trip that DaBaby was nominated twice in this category.
Yeah, for 2 albums.
Blaming on DaBaby and Kirk. You can tell he been working.
Yeah, working.
He been working.
Absolutely. And that's also something that we may get into briefly at the end of this. But man, let's move on, man. Song of the year. Song of the year. That we want to get into that. We kind of touched on it already.
No need.
Gotta get into it, bro.
Yeah. Song of the year, The Box.
Right.
With Roddy Ricch. Bop was in there. Hey, there's JetsonMade. Which was the Baby's record. Life is Good, which we know that's featuring Drake. Rockstar, which was DaBaby and Roddy Ricch. Savage
again.
Made the Stallion featuring Beyoncé. So man, it's interesting how much he's been nominated.
Yeah.
So that was Song of the Year. Man, let's jump up to Hip Hop Artist of the Year. And this is the one. This is the one that's causing some friction out here. And this is the one we really wanted to jump into. So man, we're gonna go through it. Hip Hop Artist of the Year. So we got DaBaby, we got Drake, we got Future, we got Lil Baby, we got Roddy Ricch, and we got the winner, Meg Thee Stallion. All right, fellas, how y'all feel about that one?
I mean, I feel bad for DaBaby, but I see where they're going with Meg Thee Stallion. Like DaBaby didn't win anything, and he should. Like you want him to because he had a huge year.
Yeah.
But Meg Thee Stallion definitely had a big year as well. They caught
perpetually in people's conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think they caught their win at the same time. And I mean, they had different things going for them. You can make the argument that DaBaby was a better artist because, or he had a better year. I'm not gonna say a better artist. He had a better year because the artist under him, 4 times I think is his name.
Stunner for Vegas.
Yeah, Stunner for Vegas. But he made a song. He always be like 4 times. Stunner for Vegas dropped an album, 2 albums, I believe, and he's having some success. So already, we've talked about it before. Like we look at like artists bringing other artists on, and stuff like that, and I think that is a big feat as well for DaBaby. So, I just think Meg Thee Stallion is not a bad choice for that one in my opinion, but I can still make the argument for DaBaby in that category as well. So, yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I think of things like the song WAP as like a testimony to how big of a year she's had.
Yeah,
because what Megan Thee Stallion brings to this category that nobody else in this category brings to the category is that she brings out everybody to see what she's doing.
Mm-hmm,
I think guys check in for everybody else, but I think having that woman side as well to bring with the guys is what separates her. Like she can team up. Like Cardi B reached out to her to do that song because it was like, bro, you having a huge year, and then like for them to deliver with like the video component and everything, and for that to be like a big cultural thing for at least that week,
right,
was a big deal. It's like none of the other people on this list had a thing like that this year, where it was like they did something that everybody had to talk about it. Like no, nobody, nothing else was that big.
No,
and then on top of that, you got negative shit too with this Tory Lane shit. Like she just been in everybody's face all year.
Yeah, she in front of everybody.
Contract issues and shit with her management people from here. Yeah, she just been in everybody's face. That's all it is. That's what I think of when I think of artist and not like rapper. So to speak. If they would say like rapper of the year, then I'd be like, hell no. But like when they say hip hop artist, it's like, okay, I see where y'all going with this.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah. Man, that's some good insight. For me, I would have given this to Lil Baby. Like for DaBaby, from what Tommy was saying, I wouldn't have gave him this category, but I would have gave him to something else because he was nominated for so much and he did so much that I feel like something should have went to him.
Yeah.
Because he like you said, he had a really good year.
Yeah.
As far as Drake and Future, they just put out a couple. I don't think it was a good year for Future.
They was just there.
Yeah, kind of just there.
We knew they wasn't gonna win.
You know what I'm saying? Drake had a couple records, Future had an album, but they were just kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
For Roddy Ricch, he had a big year. The box was incredible. Meg, like you said, G, she's in front of everybody's face. Like she was on SNL. She's everywhere. So I see where they're going with it, and I'm fine with it. But when I think about the year that Lil Baby has had, Lil Baby has been everywhere. Now he hasn't been on SNL, but he's been everywhere. From articles about when he first got out of jail, you know what I'm saying, I think he made 100,000 when he got out of jail, just went and gambled somewhere for some days, to having this incredible #1 album that stayed #1 for so many weeks. Like that album, My Turn, the album and the deluxe, and I'm trying to find me a quick stat on it for My Turn, but that album stayed #1 for so long that I was like, for sure he would be the one. Not only that, but then releasing the deluxe, featured on a major movie soundtrack. It was crazy. And when I look at the stats, but I know it's more than stat, but when I look at the stats, you're kind of like, oh, man, Lil Baby had a incredible year with all the feature songs and everything. I don't know. But that's what I would have went with when I'm thinking of artists. And the fact that he has his record label going on, the stuff he's done with 42 Doug, all the features he's been on, it's just been an incredible run for this guy. Just amazing. And even to the point where we're like, bruh, he's like the next guy. Yeah. So when Meg won, I was surprised at first, but after going through, listening to exactly what G said, I mean, she's there. She's at the front of everybody's mind. So there you go. Yeah. I still want.
Overall, man, I think the the BET Awards was great. Like I said earlier.
And this man had 14 songs on the top one on the Billboard Top 100.
Who was that, Lil Baby or DaBaby?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Yeah. Goodness gracious. I was looking at the stats. I mean, he had an amazing year. I'm sorry. I don't know. And this was his debut album.
Now, so BET, man, kudos to them. Shout out to them for putting on a great show. It's not too many complaints as far as the awards. Usually you will get some complaints. Not too many from me. Definitely think DaBaby should have won something.
I definitely agree.
So let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys watched it, because
for, Hustler of the Year.
Man, he got nominated. He
should have been nominated for Hustler of the Year. This nigga was doing the most.
Yeah.
That would have been a category he probably should have won.
Right.
That man was doing the fucking most.
Absolutely. Like at this point, I don't even know why they're putting Jay-Z and stuff.
I mean,
like Jay-Z is the ultimate hustler,
name,
but at some point, you just gotta. Right,
it's a name, man. They just put a name there. So,
and sometimes you gotta just.
Nigga, DJ Khaled too. In that
DJ Khaled came out with an album.
Yeah.
Oh, he had an album, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was solid.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, BET, shout out to them. Shout out to all the artists that won and were nominated. Shout out to the 85 South Show. Shout out to you, Steve. Shout out to you, G. Thank you, listeners, for listening again to another episode of the Speaker Geekers podcast. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to the channel, 3M Media Studios, where you can find all the podcasts, all our podcasts, Speaker Geekers podcast, along with the other things that 3M Media is dropping. So be on the lookout for that. Like this video, share it, comment down below what you guys think. Should DaBaby have won? Are you guys satisfied with how the winners of the awards? So let us know down in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Speaker Geekers Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Tommy T the Third. You can follow Steve at the Great Steve O Steve, and you got G at instantly_G. That's all I got, guys. Y'all got anything?
Two quick things, man. In the comments, let us know, man. Do you think Rick Ross has put himself in a box? And then also, man, let us know what your top 5 T.I. albums are. Does he have 5 top albums to you, or what they are, or whatever? And lastly, I was gonna do a wise words from Wayne, which I'm still gonna do it, but man, you know what? Forget it. I'm not. That man disappointed the hell out of me this week.
In the spirit of that, nigga, go stream my fucking project.
Absolutely.
Right.
Go look out for Honey is Greater Than Vinegar 2. Like instantly G. Stream
wise
it,
words.
If you like it.
Yeah. Wise words from G. Shit.
Yeah.
Somebody help. Oh, man. My goodness. Somebody help Wayne out. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm out. We out. Peace.
Peace.